Hey YouTube, this is Stock Scalper Journey. I'm on my way to work. I'm on my way to work, and I just finished day trading. I traded 4 different stocks today. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I don't really memorize them. I usually look at them later in the day and then break them down. But one stock, I didn't have any trade plan. It just showed up on the momentum scanner, and I kind of looked at the stock chart pattern for like a sec. I should have looked at volume real quick and everything like that to just kind of gauge the move. And I got in, but because I didn't have a trade plan per se, I felt anxiety. I felt fear. So what I did was I exited out for a penny loss. And as I was starting to look at the chart and the pattern and see if the stock made sense, the stock ripped up. And I had a gut feeling it was gonna do that anyways, because I think these were 1-minute pullbacks on a strong within strong momentum period. So I missed that. It was probably lost like, it wasn't a big move. It was like 20 cents, but I lost a penny, missed out on that. But there was other stocks I did good. I traded pre-market. As much as I'm trying to avoid it, I traded pre-market, and I was up like $13 pre-market. Soon as the market opened, I started chasing one stock, and then I lost like $90, almost my daily limit. So then I was like, oh man, not today. Couldn't be the day. Could not be the day. So now I'm just like, okay, but I just gotta wait for a good setup and wait for that momentum to show itself, or those signals. So the market, kind of, the stocks I was looking at were a little erratic, and there was no clear patterns, real slow at the pre-market. And today Ross wasn't even day trading, so everything I did today was on my own, and I was still profitable. I feel good today, guys. There's a couple of trades I didn't like. I'm still getting in and out way too fast. I machine gunned two trades today, like buy. So probably 400 shares in, when I needed to trade only 100 shares, because when I start my day trading real account, I'm not gonna have a large amount of money. Like, I'm doing this. I'm from Maryville, Arizona. I don't have a lot of money. My parents have a family business, which means just because we have a family business doesn't mean we have a lot of money. Everybody has enough to take care of themselves, and then the business savings fund has some money, mostly for taxes. And I forgot where I was going with that, guys. But I don't have a lot of money right now. I have some investments into crypto. We'll see what happens with that. If that blows up more, so I will have my trading account. I'm not really in a rush to start a real account. I'm in the thought process of, hey, this is my career. I need to take my time and really understand things, and to really just not rush myself. To push myself, yes, I want to push myself, but to rush myself, no. So day trading, these are my thoughts, guys, as I'm going to work. Is I need to work on my patience. I need to have a trade plan. I use the Control S and Control B. Control S is a 15-cent hard stop from my buy position, and Control B is break even. So when a stock starts to move up 15 cents, I'll take profit, and I'll sometimes may move my stop loss to break even. But before I do that, I'll use the Control Q to cancel all my pending orders, and then hit Control B so that it's a break even. So price comes back down, I still make 15 cents of profit off of a quarter or half the shares on 100 shares, and then the rest is risk free. It's only risk when the game is not played correctly. Well, there's gonna be risk, obviously, but not as much, and when it's managed, it could be to the advantage of the player. Like when I trade stocks, guys, 15 cents, I'm taking out a quarter. 25 cents, I'm taking out like half of that, whatever's left. And I'm moving these things to break even, or sometimes I'll forget to move it to break even. So if a stock flushes down, I'll end up giving back 15 cents of profits because it'll break even, hit a stop loss of negative 15 cents. So even if I take a quarter out at 15 cents profits, and then so that means if I have 100 shares, a quarter at 75 shares, and as another stock catches my attention, I look away and I forget about that, it could flush down, and now instead of profits, I'm in the negative now because I'm down 15 cents on 75 shares. So that means to be even break even, I would have to gain either $1 off of 50 shares or 50 cents off of 100 shares to get break even. So it would have been beneficial for me to just have hit the control, like cancel my stop loss order, 15 cent stop loss order, and then move it to break even, so that if it flushed down while I'm not looking, I have 15 cents profits, and then that's it on 25 shares out of the 100, and then the 75 shares are hit break even price point. Same with the short. I need to create some keys to where I could put stop losses above my short position and a Control B, because I have that for long positions, but now I need to set them for the short positions just to set it above, and if it goes up, because sometimes it can take a while hitting the numbers with the mouse and typing it in, and yeah, I could do that, and I guess that's what I should do, so I'm not so much being so impatient. But yeah, guys, that's my advice for today. I'm over here in Laveen now on the highway. I'm not sure how long this took, but I wish you guys a very good rest of the day. It's not just trading and that's it, it's trading and other parts of our lives in which we need to live healthy and wealthy. It's not bad to want to be rich, guys. There's a lot of riches out there for those who seek it. Those who do not seek riches or learn to understand money and riches and wealth will never have it. Even if they win $300,000, $1 million, that money will just be spent and lost at the end of the day, because if that money, these chips, aren't being put to something that's gonna grow it, it's only gonna be put to something that diminishes it. So a lot of people will go out and buy a Cadillac or something with their $300,000, go buy the whole bar, a round of drinks and all this and all that, and don't mind me, man, they're these are just regular people who win these things sometimes, but always tend to just give it back. $30,000, $40,000 a year, $50,000 a year, $60,000 a year, $70,000, $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 a year. It doesn't matter how much you make. $1 million a year, if you don't know how to make money grow, you just don't have that skill set. And then one starts to live, because I read this book called The Millionaire Next Door, and like the other one that those authors write, I forgot the book title, guys, but it's who are these millionaires? And they're just people who put their money into investments. Regular people. And most people who are in debt, the highest people, and the people with the most debt are the ones with the highest income. So a lot of doctors and lawyers, high-paid engineers, they don't know how to make their money grow. They know how to only get it on an hourly basis. So they learn to live to that type of pay. And so if they get $1 million a year, but their expenses are $150,000 a month, $100,000 a month, like they don't have that much money at the end of the year, and then that usually goes to like vacations and stuff, like spending it, the rest of it, because the other ones are being put to their vehicles, which is a liability. A lot of people will say a vehicle is an investment, but it's not, unless it is, which you don't drive, you park in a garage or you park in a bubble suit, and it's like a Hellcat that isn't driven, because people buying Hellcats, and sure they went up in price, but if you're driving it, it's not in perfect condition no more. So someone who wants to pay for it in the future, like super top dollar, like it's probably going to be worth a lot of money in the future, Hellcats, if they're not driven, if the miles are kept low, if everything looks immaculate. So that's how car investing works. And the same thing with other things. Items have value, and some items gain value and some don't. So make sure to just buy things of value that keep increasing in value, because time goes by so fast, guys. Time goes by fast. Start now. There's no other advice than for me to say to you guys today is to start today. One little step. You know what I did yesterday? I YouTubed a video on how to do photo editing. I found a video where a guy describes 5 softwares. I watched it. I ended up getting photop.com is a good online platform, web-based, to do photo editing like Photoshop. So I ended up doing that, and then I looked into a beginner video on how to use it. It was 20 minutes long, so I watched 5 minutes because it was already 10:30 at night, and I was like, you know what, I'm tired for the day. I need sleep for pre-market. So I ended up going to bed, but today I will finish that video, see little steps. Yesterday I did that, today I'll do this. The next day I'll maybe dabble into watching more beginner videos for like a week or two, and then after that I should start being able to edit these videos that I'm making a cover photo, because that's my goal. I want to be able to give you guys quality video content, because you guys are investing your time into watching this video, and I just want to say I appreciate that so much. Like, if you're like me, you're wanting to invest, we only have 24 hours a day. I want to invest 24 hours a day. I just can't, impossible. I'm driving and whatever. But I do listen to audiobooks, guys, and I'll be giving you updates on what audiobooks I'm reading. I might do a vlog on the audiobooks and books I've read already in the past. And that's it, guys. I'm about to pull up to the shop and have a good day.